Hello guys, welcome to my first YouTube video where I will show you how to practice with the new tire model, especially with the race start, which will be really tricky in Daytona in GT Sprint week 1. I will show you how to do that, how to practice, because it's really hard. And if you like it, if you like the tutorial, hit the like button, maybe comment and subscribe. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask these questions on YouTube. You will go on test drive. You will find the test drive for on the left side here. Test drive. Put in the car, the track, the session, weather. Then you will click on test start. And then I will show you how to do that. First you have to set two hotkeys, which I will show you to do. Why I show you this is because the iRacing GT3 got a new tire model, and the first lap, the first 2-3 laps are really hard, especially in the race where you drive with a lot of people. I think you will be too focused on other people, and if you do not have any confidence in the new tire model with cold tires, it will be really hard not to spin the car around. And even I have a lot of trouble with that, so I started to practice like that to get used to the first cold lap with the tires and not to lose too much time. Okay, so you first go to options, you go to controls, and then you have here active reset and active save start point. These two you have to set up. Okay, this is the start point where you set up the start, where you wanna reset the car, and if you, for example, crash into the wall or spin and you wanna do it again without repeating going on the straight start finish line, do it the procedure all the time, you can click active reset run. Okay, so you're on the track. I will show you like one out lap or race start lap and then 5 fast laps. If I spin, I can reset and show you how it works, for example. Okay, on the race start, of course, when you start on Daytona, you start on this part here, like on the before the bus stop, and then you go the whole kink, not the kink, the whole oval, and then you start here on the start finish line. But we are not gonna go to the bus stop, so yeah, you will of course weave a little bit and maybe get the tires a little bit more to work, but we will just try to get the normal tire temperature which you will have at the race start. Okay, so you can in practice session, offline testing, you can go backwards without getting penalized. You just go backwards. You see, you start with 1.58 psi. I think it's psi. Then we go, for example, to this point. Hopefully we do not have that damage.
We're fine.
Oh, we don't have damage? Okay, good. That's good. So, I set a reset point, for example, like here. I click the left, on my button, it's on the wheel, the left button. I click it, and then I have set the point where I want to reset. For example, this is the race start, and here we go. Okay, with second gear, I guess, will be most of the time. Then you're going, of course, you have cars around you, but yeah, this time we do not have any cars around us. And then you can start the first lap. And for example, I spin now. Oh, fuck, I spun. That was not good. And we reset it again. And then we start at the same point again. So you see you have the same pressures. The tires are still cold. And now you can reset. You can do it over and over again, okay? So this is probably the race start. A lot of people will weave to get the tires to work. like I think like 60, 70 kph or 80 kph, and I think around here it will be the race start. 1 second gear, then you go, and now we do like 5 fast laps to show you how it works. You can of course train where the braking point is with cold tires in turn 1, and kink, for example, here in Daytona is really hard with cold tires, especially with the new G&G Grid and Go setup. The Race 02 setup is really twitchy, especially here in the kink. I go to 5th gear, lift a little bit, and we survived that. A lot of people who have been watching my stream yesterday or 2 days ago saw that I struggled a lot with that kink, but I practiced it a lot of times right now. Yeah, so I do not spin on the race start and got frustrated in the new season. Maybe you will ask yourself how I find the setup, the new tire model. I have to say, on low wing it's really twitchy, but when the tires get to 5th or 6th lap, it's getting better and better, and then your feeling is really good. But the better, okay, for example, I spun now. You see, cold tires, I spun, we reset and we go again. On higher wing, I think it's really nice, makes a lot of fun, and I will of course race tracks where we will drive higher wing setups. And we go. Let's try not to spin in the bus stop right now again. The understeer in lap 1 is tricky as fuck. Even the oversteer, understeer, oversteer is really intense. And you will of course have cars around you, so it will be even harder to get it done without crashing. That's why you need confidence in the new tires. And if you do not have confidence and you qualified, for example, good, and you lose traction out of the corner, or you lose the car, your race is almost done, because it's hard to catch them again, or you will have a meatball. So I think it's a good way to practice, and you can of course practice it like this on every track. So yeah, it's a good option we have in iRacing to that we don't have to reset every lap, go out of the pits, and then we don't have to reset and go every time out of the pits. You just set this option, active reset button, and then you just start over and over again. And for example, when you want to train the bus stop, you do it the same way. You go with full speed onto the bus stop, press the reset button, and if you crash, you can reset again. So it's kind of easy.
47.041.
Almost spun. That's really tricky. You see, first flying lap. Even harder than before. Cold tires are even harder than before. The trick in kink, I can tell you, for example, in cold tires, you need to go to 5th gear before the kink and have really less steering input, so you don't spin. And with the reset button, you can practice it without losing too much time, resetting every time to the pit stop, to the pits. I was solid. I still missing some confidence in the bus stop with this tire model, especially with wing 1 on the Acura. But I will hope the longer the week goes, the better it gets and the more confidence I will get. I just want to be prepared for the new tire model for the new season.
44.835. Well, that was a great lap, bud. Keep it up.
For example, I saw someone on the first flying lap at 44.0, so I'm 8 tenths off in the fourth lap. Because I'm missing confidence. On this lap, you need to do a 43.56, I think. Just a reference point, of course, to the aliens, to the top drivers. But I mean, if you have a reference point, what lap times you need to do, it's still nice to go for a goal and work on it, even if you cannot reach it. If you have a goal, it's a little bit easier to know where you need to be. And of course, if you increase your iRating because you practice, you will get better and better. So this is the second fastest lap right now. Was still slow, you saw. No confidence at all. No confidence at all. But the lap was not that bad, I see right now. With 43.8, I think. Or 43.9. Still missing like 3 or 4 tenths. But for me it's okay. As long as I don't crash. Now we need to do a low 43.
43.893. Great lap, keep it up.
Turn 1 was not good. Maybe we'll gain some time in the bus stop right now because we didn't gain anything in the last lap. And if you go to the setup, one big info, if you go to the setup and change something on the setup, you need to set a new reset point because you changed something on the car setup. That's really important, which you should not forget. No confidence in the bus stop. No confidence in the bus stop. You see, I need to practice the bus stop. For example, I show you now how to practice the bus stop. Like for example, I do like 3 or 4 laps when the tires are by temperature, and then I will just practice the bus stop. I will just show you how to do that again. You can just set a new reset point. Oh, nice braking point, Luo. So turn 1 braking point practice needs to be done. The understeer in lap 1 is incredible, really incredible. Understeer, oversteer, everything. Damn it. Okay, let's go again. I will have a lot of fun in the new season. A lot of fun in the new season. Oh, I forgot to shift up to fifth gear. That's why that's why it was so sketchy. Okay, now we reset the bus stop, for example. Now I set the reset point here, and then we practice the bus stop on cold tires. Maybe third gear I need to try. We reset, go again. There we go again. And there you see the sector time. You can see, for example, I did 10 seconds. Now you can do again. 10 seconds. Yeah, that was bad. Oh shit. Bad turn in. Of course, that I want to show you right now, and that's why I spin 100 times. Nice. The cold tires bus stop is tricky as fuck. Even in the dirty air behind the car will be tricky. I can tell you already. Okay, 9.9 we can do again. Let's see. And now you have the sector time, which you set. You see where you improved, how you improved. Okay, this was slower, 1/10 slower. We can go again. That was faster, a little bit faster. Let's go again. Turned in too early. You see, on cold tires, if you turn in too much, the car spins. You need to be so gentle on the first lap with turn-in. Especially in high speed. We go again. I should have gone into the third, but that was already better.
I'm gonna slow you down a bit.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, you see, that's how you can practice with the new tire model, especially with cold tires. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy the tips. I hope I could help you a little bit with the practice for the new season. I think if iRacing improves the low wing setups or makes them even harder, then we won't be able to drive on low wing. Let's hope for that, because low wing is really tricky. On higher setups, higher wings, it's easier. Yeah, that's for now. Thank you for watching. I will post the GNG link down below. My Discord I will post down below, and my Twitch channel. So if you want, you can join the Discord. We can have a talk. You can come and watch me live on Twitch or on YouTube. I stream on YouTube too. Or you can try the setups from GNG. And the next week I will do the virtual coach. I will show you how it works, how I can use it, even though I know most of the track, how to drive it, but there are still some corners and inputs that I need to learn. So I will show you how I use it. If I have the time, I will do it next week. Yeah, but that's for it for now. Thank you very much. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, comment, and like the video. Would really help me a lot. I wanna let this channel grow a little bit, and I can't do that without your help. So thank you very much. See you later online or on other YouTube videos. Bye bye.